I was talking about the 12th house here, where the sun is, equivalent to Pisces, where the moon is. And the 12th house is also the place of karma. And the 6th house, equivalent to Virgo, where the sun is equivalent to service. So we have this opposition between the earth and the water, and for me, the skills of diplomacy of the Hawaiian people that I have witnessed so far in my 23 years of living here, and being as supportive as I can to the Hawaiian sovereignty movement, we are having this a triangle that I have talked before in the previous video here, where the opposition is becoming devoid of conflict through going through the mother image, exalted by traditionally a male deity, Jupiter. And so we are here in a karmic service, no matter what is our bloodlines that are so extremely important in Hawaii, not only because of Hawaii, but also because of U.S. eugenics politics that measures people by their blood quantums, whether they get something or not. But it is here much more in astrology about our soul journey, our soul, where we're belonging in our soul group. So the people who are presently here in Hawaii and are interested in what is happening here and seeing why the military is so brutally occupying this place, especially now when with all these insane Star War plans. And we've had, like, for more than 20 years, I think, the resistance against a 30-meter telescope. Yeah. And we're having the problem of people digging, not people, corporations, Israeli company digging into an active volcano, shaking everything up by their greed for whatever, resources, money, not caring for the people who are living here. So we have a certain emergency, and I think that this place here, Hawaii, is the place to best broadcast the new, maybe even ancient ideas of changing our system into something way more peaceful, way more harmonious, way more beautiful than as we have known for the past, well, in some places even up to 6,000 years. I was told that before the Tahitians came and brought the kapu system to Hawaii, Hawaii was matriarchal. That was told to me by the attorney of the Hawaiian Kingdom, of the Lahui I belong to, and who's actually, I think he's Tahitian. But that doesn't matter, because, you know, we are here actually working all at the same thing, whether we like it or not, whether we do it consciously or we are doing it subconsciously. Now, let's talk about Venus. Venus, who is not in charge of sex, but she's in charge of wisdom and, of course, beauty. Some people say she's in charge of money, but those who know me know that I'm not especially interested in money. I don't know nothing about money. Anyway, but she also is playing a very, very interesting role here. There is a karmic aspect between the moon, who is very, very close to the karmic aim of the whole situation, which is also in Pisces. You see this? Oops. Let me reset this. Here, no? This little thing here, that's the karmic aim. You see how close it is to the moon, and that is for the whole world. It's going to be in Pisces, but in Hawaii, by the same time, it's in the sixth house. The sixth house being the house of service with necessary, boring maintenance, what have you, duties that I personally, as a full-blown Pisces, really don't like, but urgently necessary every day. So, and all that because right here we have the sign rising in Libra, which is the opposite of the beginning of the zodiac. So that's why all the polarities here are, like really mirroring each other. I want to talk about Venus now having a karmic angle, this, to Venus, to Moon. So in traditional astrology, or European astrology, the Moon and Venus are the only two female celestial bodies. And now in our society, where women have basically psychologically been cut in two halves, the upper part being virgin and the lower part being like a fishtail, the good is up and the bad is below. We have the moon ruling everything that has to do with our biological female cycle, with giving birth, with nursing, with all these things that put our bodies out of shape or make them even smell other than like flowers. And so there is this opposition in the traditional gender roles between the mother and the lover. Yeah, traditional couples, they marry, and then the lover becomes the mother, and for a while she doesn't have any interest in sex. She may start to look entirely different. Yeah, and now frustrated husband is probably going out to look for a lover. And that lover has perfect makeup, perfect shape, and wonderful smell, maybe Dior, what have you. And so there we have the problem. And so here we have, in this chart, when we are approaching the public, which we have to, the 11th house is equivalent to Aquarius, and there it is the collective. It's more than the public. The public is here in the 10th house, I told you, equivalent to Capricorn. That's the ruling public. But the 11th house, that could be like something like now is happening, this crazy event of burning men, that I thought, oh my goodness. And this year it's becoming really crazy. It's a question, will it ever be done again in this form? So there we have collectives. Yeah. And here Venus appears, and being in Leo, who is equivalent to the fifth house here. Fifth house is empty, but Leo is there. The fire. That's the second fire sign where the fire is in service of the ego. So Leo is someone who likes to show off. You can't work professionally as an artist if you are not ready, willing, and able to somehow show off. And even if it's just all the misery within your own soul and mind, as some modern art is. But you have to be willing to somehow put yourself on a stage. So here we have Venus, and Venus appears queenly on the stage. And just at the beginning of the 11th house, yeah. So she goes from probably, she has a state meeting with some, and then from there, after the official meeting, there's going to be some kind of a ball or, big dinner or some social event that is not all that political, but much more influential for more people. So we know that, how, for instance, music, something so beautiful, dance, is used as political propaganda. And here Venus has the big chance to be on the stage, to be seen in all her beauty, to be able to influence the masses. That's socialist speaking. That's where I grew up, socialist thinking. The collective, yeah, to understand what we are actually dealing with when we say we love the land as our foundation, as our mother whatsoever. Yeah. Okay, break.